Welcome back, viewers. Let's complete the physiology of digestive system. In our last video we discuss few organs of digestive system, which includes mouth, salivary glands, pharynx, esophagus, and stomach. Let's now continue with another organ, that is, the pancreas. Pancreas. It is located in abdomen, behind stomach, and functions as gland. Pancreas is divided into exocrine and endocrine. 99% is exocrine pancreas, which secrete pancreatic juice, and 1% is endocrine pancreas, which secrete hormones. Pancreatic juice. It is secreted by pancreas, 200 to 800 ml per day. It contains enzymes that digest fats, carbohydrates, and proteins. The enzymes in pancreatic juice. Number 1. Amylase converts starch into glucose. Number 2. Lipase breaks fats into fatty acids and glycerol. Number 3. Trypsin and chymotrypsin converts proteins into peptides and amino acids. Liver. Largest single organ in human body. Reddish-brown structure. Located in upper right part of abdomen, behind ribs. Weighs about 3 pounds in adults. Essential for digesting food and ridding your body of toxic substances. Functions of liver. You can memorize it with mnemonic. Push dog. Which include 1. Protein synthesis, like prothrombin, lipoproteins, globulins, and albumin. 2. Urea synthesis. 3. Storage of glycogen, vitamin A, vitamin B12, iron, and copper. 4. Hormone synthesis, like IGF-1 and angiotensinogen. 5. Detoxification of drugs, alcohol, fatty acids, steroid, hormones, toxins, and allergens. 6. Biotransformation. 7. Glucose and fat metabolism to produce energy when needed. Bile. It is a mixture of mainly cholesterol, bilirubin, and bile salts. It is a yellowish-green liquid that hepatic cells continuously secrete. It is stored in gallbladder. Bile emulsify fats and aid in absorption of fatty acids. The gallbladder is pear-shaped sac-like structure located in depression on inferior surface of liver. Stores approximately 30 to 50 milliliters bile, consisting of 3 parts: neck, body, fundus. Functions of gallbladder. Number 1. It stores bile. 2. It concentrates bile. 3. When stimulated to contract, it ejects bile into the lumen of the small intestine. The small intestine is the longest part of the digestive system. It extends from the stomach to the large intestine. Small intestine is divided into following parts. Number 1. The duodenum. It is the first section of the small intestine, and is the shortest part of the small intestine. It is where most chemical digestion occurs by using enzymes. Number 2. The jejunum. It is the middle section of the small intestine. It has a lining that is designed to absorb carbohydrates and proteins. The inner surface of the jejunum is covered in projections, called villi, which increases the surface area for absorption. The epithelial cells which line these villi possess even larger numbers of microvilli. Number 3. Ileum is the final section of the small intestine. The function of the ileum is mainly to absorb vitamin B12, bile salts, and any products of digestion that were not absorbed by the jejunum. The ileum has an extremely large surface area, both for absorption of enzyme molecules and for the absorption of products of digestion. due to presence of finger-like projections known as villi and microvilli. Next is functions of small intestine. 1. It is the part of the intestines where 90% of the digestion and absorption of food occurs. 2. It systematically breaks down food. 3. Absorption of nutrients. 4. Extracts water. 5. Moves food along the gastrointestinal tract. Digestion in small intestine. The muscles of the small intestine mix food with digestive juices and push the mixture forward for further digestion. For digestion of proteins, peptides, and amino acids, trypsin enzyme is secreted by pancreas and convert them into small particles. For lipids and fats, pancreas secrete lipase to break them into glycerol and fatty acid for further absorption. Carbohydrate digestion involves pancreatic lipase for converting them into simpler sugar, like glucose and oligosaccharides. Further absorption of digested food occurs through intestinal villi. As peristalsis continues, the waste products of the digestive process move into the large intestine. pH changes in digestive tract. pH varies in different part of digestive tract. In mouth, pH is 7, because saliva buffered around pH 7. In stomach, pH value is 1 to 2, due to HCl secretion by parietal cells. In duodenum pH is 7 to 9. Partially digested food neutralized by bicarbonate ions. In large intestine pH varies between 5. Major digestive enzymes. Enzymes from saliva include amylase, which converts starch into maltose, and maltase, which convert maltose into glucose. Enzymes from stomach are pepsin, which converts protein into amino acids, and lipase, which converts triglycerides into fatty acids and glycerol. Enzyme from liver is bile. It neutralizes acids and emulsifies fats. From pancreas, sodium bicarbonate is releases, which neutralizes acids. And from small intestine, carbohydrases, enterokinase and peptidase are secreted. Large intestine. The last part of digestive tract. It extends from end of the ileum to the rectum. Large intestine consists of following parts: cecum, appendix, ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, sigmoid colon. Partly digested food moves through cecum into colon, where water, some nutrients, and electrolytes are removed. Functions of large intestine. Number 1. Complete absorption of digested material. Number 2. Formation of vitamin K. Number 3. Recovery of water back into blood. Number 4. Form and expel feces. Number 5. Chemical digestion of gut microbes. Processes in large intestine includes 1. Digestion, carried out by microorganisms of colon, which acts on undigested and unabsorbed residue from small intestine. 2. Absorption. All carbohydrates, proteins and fats are already absorbed in small intestine. Only water and glucose is absorbed in colon. 3. Secretion. Mucin is the only secretion. It lubricates colon and facilitates passage of fecal matter. 4. Excretion. Iron and some purgatives are excreted in large intestine. Rectum is the lower part of alimentary tract, extending from sigmoid colon to anal canal, about 1 to 1.6 inches in length. The lower part of rectum is dilated, and it is called rectal ampulla. All the leftover waste is compacted and stored in rectum until bowel movement occurs. In rectum, stool is held before it passes out. The anus is opening of the rectum through which waste passes out of the body. It is about 1 inch in length. The opening of anus is guarded by sphincter called anal sphincter. This sphincter is under voluntary control. It is made up of anal canal and perianal skin. The last process is defecation, which is defined as the evacuation of fecal matter of the rectum, or final act of digestion by which organisms eliminate solid, semi-solid, or liquid waste material, known as feces via anus. Defecation is a reflex mechanism, but this reflux is under voluntary control. Here ends the physiology of digestive system. Thanks for watching. Hope you like it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share.